what's up Inkie peeps? It's Dale from Inkie Quill and welcome to your January Inkie printable collection. I'm really excited this month because I did step outside my usual colour palette and my comfort zone. I'm not really a rainbow using gal, and I think it's just because I have trouble matching or coordinating rainbow. Well, then what do you coordinate it with? More rainbow, and then I just have so much multicoloured rainbowness on the one page and it's overwhelming for me and I just freak out a little bit. But I decided to go outside my comfort zone. I've been trying to do that a bit lately and I've been really enjoying it. It's can be a bit of a struggle sometimes to push yourself through it, but it's fun to try something new, and if you don't like it then you just try something different next time. So this month, if you are a $15 Vid Squad patron, you would have seen the new series that I started this month called Challenge Yourself, where every month I'm going to challenge myself to a thing. So this month was rainbow, next month is hand stitching, and then I have a few up my sleeve but I haven't filmed them yet for March and so forth. So this was an art journal page which I have here. Here it is. So there was the original and there is your art print. So that's for all of the $8 plus patrons. I get this question a lot. I print mine on glossy, I think is it ultra glossy or premium glossy? Some fancy glossy word, Kodak photo paper. And the reason why I do that is because I have a file, a binder that has all of my original, not original, but it has a copy of all of the glossy ones for each month in it. And so I print them on that for there. For this month, I experimented with my A3 sized printer, and I also printed this A3 size just on normal printer quality paper. And I'm thinking this would be really fun if you do have access to a printer shop like here in Australia, Officeworks. I'm pretty sure print A3, yes they do. They even print bigger, which would be really fun. But I thought this would be really good because I could just cut this out and completely use it as an art journal page, or I could fold it in half and create like a mini little junk journal or a card. If you wanted to fold this in half, it would work really well for a card too. If you printed it on cardstock, you could fold it this way, decorate the front, and then that could be the inside, and you could write a note to someone. So that's an idea for the art print for this month. This one's going on my wall. Where can I put this? Over there. So here's your art print. I should add, I've had quite a few new patrons, so just a reminder, the printables come out on the 15th of each month, and they are available to the art prints for $8 and up. All of the printables are for $12 and up, and then all of the printables plus 8 videos a month are for the $15 and up. So here's your art print, and then I just wanted to show you, I printed, there's a printer setting on my printer where you can print 2 copies to a page, so I thought that would be fun to use in a journal, or like I said, this would be a good size for a card if you wanted to print 2 to a page. Then we're embracing that rainbow, literally. So every month there's 2 pages of journaling cards. I try to do 6 3x4s and then 1 4x6 unless it's a special month. Like last month I do believe that there was just 3x4s, if I'm remembering that. No, there was a 4x6 actually. Yeah, there was. So I like to kind of make sure that the people that have empty 4x6 slots have a card as well. I find that I rarely have a 4x6 slot, so that's why I tend to use the 3x4s more, but everyone scraps differently. So we went full rainbow. I had fun on my iPad with some of the different brushes, a lot of the charcoal textured brushes and crayon textured brushes. So we've got, let's just make sure that's in focus. You are a rainbow of possibilities. I really liked that quote, and I just liked the simple navy background with the pop of colour against it. I thought I always like to try and have just a pattern so that you could use it behind a photo, or you could add a label on there and do some journaling. I've got this one with just joy I'm planning on journaling around the outside for this one. This is this is probably my second fave this month. I just did this really chunky, not abstract but not realistic. It's just a chunky drawn floral on a rainbowy background. And then here's the second page. This is my favorite one. It's just a black background, and I don't think the camera's picking it up that well because of my lights, but there's light pink, hot pink, yellow, turquoise, light blue, little words all written in there. This one I thought, because it's January, we do kind of a self-care slight under theme, I think. Under theme, that's not a real word. Sub theme, let's just say. And so I just thought this Just Start You Can Do It was a good one. We've watched the Netflix series on Marie Kondo and KonMari. Is it Marie or Mari? I always get confused, but we did it a few years ago where we decluttered our wardrobes and things, and after I read her book, but I think we're going to do some more this January, so I thought that one might be good if anyone else has caught the bug of decluttering. And then Pure Happiness. I really love the background colour of that one. So they're your journaling cards. And then your collage sheet. You always get a collage sheet every month that has little bits that you can fussy cut out. And for this month I wanted to do some banners because I find them really useful to add to both my project life and scrapbook layouts, but you could also use them on cards or on art journal pages as well. And I wanted to also make sure that you had some blank ones. These, I would write on these with either probably my white Uniball Signo, or a paint pen would work really well if you're printing them on glossy. If you're just printing them on cardstock, any sort of pen would work. But I've got a nice little heart. I thought it matched the rainbow, kind of went together. I did a big giant one and a little one, and then just some little rainbowy banners for you. And I fussy cut those with my giant scissors with these bad boys. So my tip is, for if you're not a fan of fussy cutting, leave a bit of a white gap, because you don't have to be as fussy. You can just do a little bit more chunky cutting. With these ones, I wanted to leave them on the background because these ones you can cut so that it's just a rectangle like this, or this, or this. So I wanted to leave them on the background to give you the option in case you wanted to cut them out like that, or in case you wanted to cut them out a little more finely. So you've got a bit of a choice. So there's your collage sheet, and then there's always an extra printable page, and it changes every month. So every month you definitely get an art print. You definitely get at least 2 pages of project life cards, or journaling cards we'll call them. You always get a collage sheet page, and then you always get another printable page. But this month I was feeling extra excited, so you get 3 extra printable pages instead of just 1. And what I've done is I've made some different backgrounds and done a little bit of brush lettering, and I've also gone through some of my art journals and picked out as many colourful rainbow pieces as I can. So this is the first one. I really thought this would be great for journaling, and then I really liked this, like going with that bit of a self-care, and you know, reminding ourselves that it's this busy time of December, January. I don't know about you guys, but I always find that it's the busiest time to say yes to people. I think that it's important to remember ourselves and just take a break if we feel our body's needing a break, or our mind's needing a break. So I just wanted to include a few kind of motivational quotes. This would be really fun to punch some shapes out of as well, or use your die cutting machine. So that's the first one. Then we have this one. I love this. I want to use this in my junk journal so much. We've got Art Mad. These were a process video a while ago, and then I thought this was my latest YouTube video, I think, on Let's Get Inky, where I did the final page in my Dina Wakeley media journal, and I wanted to add that. Bit of stars, so there's that one. And then you also get this one. So this was the page that was opposite that one in my art journal. Bit of a paint swatch. I do like a nice paint swatch. And then this I really, really loved. I didn't think I was going to because it's quite orangey, and I know orange isn't my fave, but I really like the matching it with the hot pink. I think that's a really fun colour combo. So you've got 3 pages of collagey bits and pieces, and then what I did as well is I printed them at 4 to a page, so 4 copies to a page, and I've already cut some of them up. So if you want some little pieces to include in maybe your project life, they might work a bit better, or just some little bits and pieces. This size would probably be better for travelers notebooks, because there's just a little bit less surface area to cover. You can also use these as embellishments. I really want to use that paint swatch. I'm quite a fan of the good paint swatch, and so I have cut up 2 copies of each one, really nice and tiny, and then I've also got a copy of the big one ready to go. So I've got lots of bits and pieces to play with. I am about to film the process video that goes with this release, and I'm going to do, I did a poll on Insta stories on Instagram where I asked if people would like to see a scrapbook layout or an art journal page, and it was 65% wanted a scrapbook layout, 35% wanted an art journal page. So I'm going to do a double page scrapbook layout and a little bit of project lifing. And then, because I love you guys so much, I'm also going to do a junk journal page in the same video. So it's going to be a chunky video, that one. But I'm going to get busy filming that. It's going to be, I think it's meant to be 34 degrees today in hot sunny Australia, which is a little hotter than my preferred temp, and I can't have my fan on while I'm filming, so I'm trying to get some videos done nice and early before it gets too warm. Sorry if you can hear the cicadas in the background of this video. It's summer, and that's just the sound of summer here, and there's no way to turn the volume down on them. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed these printables. I really, really enjoyed them. Next month, with February being Valentine's Day, I'm not going to do a strictly Valentine's Day collection because I know not everyone celebrates it, but there will be some pinks and reds in there as well, some other colours, and I'm kind of going to go with a theme, I think, of just happiness. So if there's any happy quotes or anything to do with happiness that you'd like to see in next month's printables, let me know in the comments section and I'll get to work designing those for you. Until next time, don't forget to stick around for the process video using these, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!